My sixth birthday will always be my favorite. I was in Masai Mara. There was lots of singing and dancing. I saw lions, giraffes, cheetahs, and people living among them. Here is the full story.
Traveling during pandemic is not easy, but Alhamdulillah, no complaints. Life is still blessed and we still get to travel. After careful planning for 2 months, we were finally at the airport and super excited. Just like any other Desi family, we preferred money over comfort and opted for a 6 hours long drive from Nairobi airport to Masai Mara instead of flying. But jokes aside, the drive was quite pleasant. The route was quite scenic, the weather was amazing and roads were perfect. We did a quick stopover at Great Rift Valley viewpoint, where apart from the amazing views of the valley, what stood out the most were the clean public toilets, which is such a rare find outside Dubai, and believe me when I say that. Anyway, enough about toilets. The next stop was Masai village. At this point, we were 11 hours into our travel, considering flight and road trip, so we were tired. But Masai Mara village was an excellent experience and a good decision, and I would recommend you should do it either on your way to or from Masai Mara National Reserve, since these villages are located outside of National Reserve, and if you decide to do it in the middle of your stay, then it will add another 4 to 5 hours of drive time, which you should technically avoid and spend on game drives. Masai people still live like their ancestors have been living for centuries, blended with the nature, but their kids do go to school and they all spoke very good English, and they felt like a perfect blend of staying true to your culture and yet adopting all the necessary modern elements like education and health. There is no exact entrance fee to these villages, and you can pay up to $10 to $20 per person as per your ease. Finally, we arrived at Masai Mara National Reserve. Everything at the gate went smooth and we were in the Masai Mara National Reserve. I booked a complete package with Wild Bird Safari, and I would recommend you to do the same. Details of my agent are in the description. There was still 2 hours of drive time from the gate to the camp where we were staying, which was in itself a mini game drive. We saw 2 of the big 5 on our way to the camp. At first, we saw a group of African elephants, which are quite larger compared to their Asian cousins, which we saw in Nepal. So it was quite amazing and interesting. What happened after that was even more interesting. We saw 2 lions sitting on the side of the road. We got a bit excited, went off-roading and got stuck right in front of them, like 5 feet away. Apparently, it's quite common to get stuck during the rainy season in Masai Mara, since there are no proper paved roads, and the next day we saw 5 cars stuck in a very similar manner. Coming back to our story. So we are 13 hours into the travel time, super tired, 5 feet away from these big cats who are not moving, and we're stuck. After what seemed like eternity, the lions decided to move away, but they would still look back at us like evaluating if we are a good food option or not. Once the lions were at the safe distance, we got out, fixed the issue and back on track. But these 15 minutes will stay with my family forever. Remaining drive toward the camp where we were staying was still memorable. We saw many more animals like giraffe, gazelles, impalas, etc. We were staying at Masai Mara camp, which is perfectly located on Mara River. It's a 4-star camp with a 5-star attitude. Their semi-permanent tents are super comfortable and offer a unique camping experience. It used to get super dark at night since there's no electricity from 12 till 5 and you can hear animals all around you. There are not many places in the world I know where you get to see wild hippos in the river couple of feet from you while having dinner, lunch or breakfast. Their food was good and they did serve halal. Every moment we spent at a Masai Mara camp was perfect, but the most special moment was when they celebrated my son's birthday in a perfect African manner. And the best part was, I was not even expecting it. It came as a surprise. Next couple of days were wish come true kind of days. My wife wanted to see giraffes and we saw dozens of them. I, on the other hand, wanted to see hippos fighting and we got the front seats to that show as well. My son wanted to see cheetahs. And we did get to see the famous 5 cheetah brothers. They are like celebrities. But they were in a lazy mode. And I wanted to see an active cheetah. So I wished for one. And guess what? The very next moment on the road, we saw one. Mama Mirza was looking for a lion. She wanted to see a male lion. And we got to see a pride of 15 lions together. Such a big pride is very rare. But we were super lucky. As a family, we were all super happy and it can't get perfect than this. And this was not it. We saw so many more animals. Masai Mara National Reserve has such a healthy population of wild animals that no sanctuary, zoos or conservation center in the world can come close to the experience that Masai Mara offers. From Big 5, we also saw buffalo and we got a glimpse of rhino, which is very rare, especially in Masai Mara. The only animal from Big 5 that we couldn't find was leopard. For those who don't know what Big 5 are, they are the top most dangerous animals to humans in Masai Mara. And they are elephant, lion, buffalo, rhino and leopard. We did try our best to find leopard, but then it's okay, no complaints. Masai Mara is famous for wildebeest migration. As it was not the season, so we did not experience it. But we did get to see one wildebeest, which is also quite rare and super interesting. After 3 nights and 4 days, it was time to say goodbye to Masai Mara. And we left with dozens of memorable moments. Here are some of my recommendations if you're planning your visit to Masai Mara. Book with an agent as a full package because it's always economical compared to if you pay park fees separate and book accommodation separately. Always carry mosquito and insect repellent and avoid wearing dark clothing since they attract insects. Internet was available throughout the park and I had my roaming on, so I had no issues from the connectivity perspective. Best time for game drives is 6 in the morning or 5 in the evening since animals are more active during this time. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you did not like this video, please give me your feedback in the comment section. And stay tuned for chapter 2.